Good afternoon, and welcome into Laker Turf Stadium. My name is Jennifer Sally, co-sided by Mike Neckers, and today we bring you a women's soccer matchup between the Oswego State Lakers and the Hamilton Continentals. Mike, what can you tell me about these two teams?
Well, we'll kick things off with the Lakers, who are having a phenomenal start to their season, 3-0-1 on the year, yet to record a loss. They kick things off with a 3-1 win right here against Wilkes College, a 1-1 tie versus ex-conference opponent SUNY Geneseo, and then this past weekend they traveled to Fredonia to compete in the Fredonia tournament. Kicked things off there with a 4-0 win over Keuka College, and then won it all with a 1-0 win over Utica. So a great start to the season for Oswego, and for Hamilton, it's been the complete opposite. 0-2 at the moment on the year. 2 conference losses here earlier. They kicked things off with a 2-0 loss to the Williams College Eafs, and then most recently a 1-0 loss versus Middlebury. So certainly some things to work on for Hamilton, who are playing against those tough conference opponents early, but for the Lakers, it's been a beautiful start to the season.
Yeah, I agree. And Mike, we have two teams here that have faced off every year since 1993. Any insight on the history of this matchup?
Well, like you said, Jen, since 1993, these teams have played each other every single year, and it really seems like it's been Hamilton who's just taken everything away from Oswego. 26-5-1, Hamilton leads this contest between these two teams. And the last game they played last season, Hamilton came out on top by a score of 3-0. The Lakers' last win streak was from 1993 to 1995, where they won 3 in a row. But it really has just been Hamilton all over the place, and the Lakers have been shut down.
So it's really a chance here for the Lakers to finally flip the script after over 30 years of sheer dominance from the Continentals. But let's shift over now to the likes of Brian McCrane and Colette Gilligan, the two head coaches of these teams.
Yeah, and again, I'll start with Oswego here. Jen, Brian McCrane has a long and illustrious career. Started out playing at SUNY Plattsburgh from 1999 to 2002. Was an All-American midfielder in 2001 and had a lot of success making the All-Conference team all 4 years he played back when he was a college student. And then he started out in Oswego back in March of 2007, so he's been here a while. He boasts a 120, 142, and 29 career record. It's about 412 on the win percentage column. 7 SUNYAC postseason appearances, still looking for his first NCAA tournament berth, and 5 SUNYAC championship appearances as well, but has not been able to get the job done there either. We'll move over now to Colette Gilligan, who has an even more illustrious career. You didn't think it was possible. It is. She played from 1989 to 92 at Methodist College, as well as played for Ireland's national senior team in the late 80s and early 90s, and she's a 3-time NCAA All-American as a player. As a coach, she's been around since 2002 at Hamilton College, boasts that 148, 86, and 35 record. That's over a 600 win percentage, which is almost unheard of at this level. 14 NESCAC postseason appearances, 4 trips to the NCAA championship, was unable to win any of those, but also 6 NESCAC championship appearances as well. So 2 coaches who know what they're doing and have had a lot of experience doing this game.
Yeah, we really have 2 coaches here who understand the game and know what strategies and tactics they need to use to really walk out here today and win the game. But now we're going to send it down to our sideline reporter, Luke Belanger. Luke, what do you got for us?
Yeah, Peyton Crane all season has been wonderful for these Lakers. She was just named the SUNYAC Defensive Player of the Week. In 250 minutes of play, she's recorded 6 saves with a .857 save percentage. She's second in the SUNYAC in goals allowed and in goals allowed average. Over the weekend, the Blue Devil Classic, the Lakers traveled to Fredonia, and in a 4-0 win against Sayuka and a 1-0 win against Utica, Peyton Crane was shut down all game long in both of those games. The Lakers expect her to be big today. I do as well. It's a beautiful day for soccer, and she is my player to watch out for. She's going to be wonderful against Hamilton. Back up to you, Jen and Mike.
Thanks, Luke. Peyton Crane has been having an amazing season so far, as the Lakers are still undefeated, but very different starts to the season for these two teams. And with us now, we have 2 minutes left until kickoff. So, Mike, let's take a look at your keys for the game.
Well, Jen, I'm going to again kick things off with Oswego here. First and foremost, they need to use this momentum that they've brought into this game today. Like I said, 3-0-1, still undefeated on the season. They've had a great start. They've allowed very few goals defensively. They need to use this momentum and push it into this game and show Hamilton that they're here to play and they're ready to finally break this curse of losing all these games to Hamilton in a row. Second off, they need to feed Courtney Key up top. Against Wilkes, Courtney Key scored a brace in the first 15 minutes of the game. That's 2 goals in the first 15 minutes. Absolutely dominant force up front, especially on those headers, those corner kicks, those crosses. If they can find her the ball, she will put it in the back of the net. And last but certainly not least, the Lakers have a phenomenal back line. Grace Clary and Erica Yancey leading the way in the middle. They need to trust those two. They need to trust their wing backs. If they do that, they can get themselves up the field, start those counterattacks, and really get things going here offensively early. Over to Hamilton's side of things, first and foremost, they need to move the ball. As we mentioned, they're yet to score a goal this season. That does not mean that they're not capable of scoring goals. They're a very strong, very capable team, but they need to slow down, move the ball around, and break down that Oswego defense, finding those passing lanes through the middle. Second of all, kind of goes along with it, they need to be patient. There's no need to rush into trying to find the back of the net. First and foremost, you want to protect your own goal. So for Hamilton, they need to wait until the Lakers make a mistake, and that's when they attack. And last but certainly not least, they need to put shots on early. Peyton Crane, while she is having a phenomenal season with that SUNY Defensive Player of the Week, she is still somewhat unproven. She's only played in 3 games as a starter this season, and she was behind Perry Anderson all of last season. So put shots on Peyton Crane early, test that goaltender, and see if they might be able to get away with a quick one there early.
Yeah, 100%. And it sounds like we're in for quite the matchup today here at Laker Turf Stadium. We're going to take a quick break, and when we return, it'll be women's soccer right here at WTOP 10.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris. That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts. It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No. Spin the wheel. But you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to...
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
If you like action, romance,
Polly sister, if you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surface is this.
floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
There's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
It's Al Roker.
Welcome back to WTOP 10. In case you're just joining us, my name is Jennifer Sally. Alongside me is Mike Neckers. Mike, do you have any final thoughts before we kick things off here at Laker Turf Stadium?
Well, Jen, I think we're in for a phenomenal game here today between these two teams. A lot of history with them, with Hamilton taking the lead here, as we've mentioned earlier on. But I want to take a look at some of today's players to watch. So I'll kick things off with Hamilton here, who are still looking for their first goal of the season. I'm going to give my first player to watch to Isabel Harvey, number 11. No goals, no assists on the season, of course, but she has recorded 4 shots on the season, and every single one has been on goal. She's a target shooter. She knows what she needs to do. She's just got to find the back of the net, and I think today really could be the day for her. Second of all, for Hamilton is number 1, the goaltender, Neve Tunna. 9 saves and only 3 goals allowed on the season. That's a .750 save percentage, so pretty good between the pipes. The Lakers, of course, with that strong offense, which I'll talk about in just a moment, but Tunna has done a great job so far this year. For the Lakers, first off is going to be number 29, Courtney Key. As I mentioned, scored that brace against Wilkes Only 2 goals on the season, no assists, but doing great so far and is looking to find the back of the net for a 3rd time here today. And second up for the Oswego State Lakers is number 7, Kyla Sustad. Sustad has 3 goals and 2 assists on the year already, but Kyla Sustad is a shooter. 13 shots on the season through the 4 games they've played so far. She's a threat on the wing. She's a threat up front regardless of where she is on the field. She is dangerous, and Hamilton will need to find a way to contain her here today.
Yeah, and like you've already said, Mike, we have 2 teams here who have started off their seasons very differently, so it's kind of exciting to see what they're going to pull through with today.
Yeah, Jen, and you can see both teams out here now in their pregame huddles going over last-minute tactics and game plans for the Continentals. Like I mentioned, they're going to want to try and find the back of the net early, but it's important that they take their time here. The Lakers ready to go and ready to keep doing what they've been doing and just dominating their opponents, putting on good games of soccer here. And the Lakers heading to the center of the field now. Finally, Hamilton breaks their huddle as we will be underway very shortly. On the kickoff here is Courtney Key. As I mentioned, Key with 2 goals and 0 assists on the year. Scored that brace against Wilkes. The Lakers looking to go up to 4-0-1 on the season. And the Continentals still looking for their first win and hoping to improve to 1-2 on the day here.
Yeah, and we're officially underway as Oswego hits a high ball right off the bat.
Yeah, and Jen, the Lakers with this early aggressive play here, trying to get the ball up the field and force things down these wings, looking to get the ball into the corner and maybe get some crosses in and test Neve Tunna here early. Tunna sets up for the goal kick on this one here. And Hamilton with some good movement here early. They'll send this one up the wing. With the ball is Abby Douglas. Douglas sends this one up the sideline, but defended very well there by Shea O'Rourke.
And it looks like the ball went into the crowd.
Yeah, here early ball into the crowd, but it'll be a throw-in for the Hamilton Continentals. Of course, still very early, only a minute into this game, but the Continentals looking to get things going. This is their first real attack of the game. We'll send this one across the middle, over to the far side. The Continentals with a nice dummy there. Leave it out to the wing. Carrying down the wing here is Samantha Tiska. Up into the corner for Detraglia. Back to Tiska. Cross comes in. Blocked by the Lakers. They'll send this one up the wing, but not too far before the Continentals get this one right back. And now runner down the wing. Here's Haley Kramer. Kramer tries to run onto it. Does she get there in time? She does. This one will be out for a goal kick, says the official. And Peyton Crane, her first goal kick of the afternoon. We've seen so far this season the Lakers tend to really slow things down in these corners and play them, or these goal kicks rather, and play them short, but it looks like they'll be sending everyone up the field today. Crane's going to boot this one up the left side of the field. Controlled there by the Lakers in the midfield, but this one rolls out. Going to be another throw-in for the Continentals. Continentals send this one in. Ledbury with the ball sends it back to Douglas. Douglas dribbling down the wing, cuts inside. Back out to the side. And Continental still with this one. They send it back. And that one goes out for a throw-in. We'll see which way the referee rules it. Still unsure. It's going to be an Oswego throw down in the corner, a dangerous spot to be in.
Can you tell us more about that, Mike?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the Lakers, Continentals both run up to that one. Just a little confusion on the ball there, but this one does come off of the leg there of Abby Douglas, so Lakers will get the throw in here. They send it up the sideline. And now this one makes its way in. Continentals in a dangerous spot. Head this one right into the center of the penalty area. Lakers clear it out, but right back to Abby Douglas again. And the Continentals looking really strong here early, just pressuring the Lakers and not letting them out of that defensive third. In the middle with it now is Daisy Sullivan. She shoots this one, goes just wide. Peyton Crane will collect, and it'll be a goal kick for the Oswego State Lakers. A nice shot there from the Continentals, just a little bit too wide. So Lakers will send this one the other way. Another goal kick, and you'll see again they're sending all of their team up the field. This one makes its way through to Courtney Key. Key with it, sends it across the middle. No one is there. Continentals with the interception. They'll flip it to the other side, take this one up the sideline. Again, it's Abby Douglas, whose name has been said about 10 times already today. Cross goes right to the top of the 18, over to the far side. Good defensive stop there from the Lakers. And that's Olivia Davis, gets the foot in there. Continentals with another throw in here. They'll send this one down the sideline, right back up top. Cross comes in. Header out from the Lakers, but not too far, and up it goes again. Continentals just controlling the play completely here. Lakers will let this one roll through the box. Crane slow off her line, so they'll have to let it roll all the way out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick here for Peyton Crane. Crane lining this one up again. Looks to be electing to go long on the goal kick once again. She boots this one up the field. Little push off the back there from Sarah Flood of the Continentals. Gets away with that one. Here's Catano. Looks like Catano sent this one out of bounds. Going to be another throw in for the Continentals here. And again, Abby Douglas on this one. Douglas sends this one down the touchline. Amber McDermott with it now. And Lakers with some nice 1-2 soccer here, getting the ball moving a little bit. But just too much pressure here from the Continentals. They're unable to break it, as that pass was directed towards Kyla Sustad, but unable to get there before Abby Douglas did. And now Douglas up the wing once again. Amber McDermott running right alongside her. Douglas cuts back, sends this one to the middle. Continental still with it. This one making its way all the way across the middle now. Chance for Daisy Sullivan with it. Sends it down the wing. Close call. Cross comes across the middle. Good defense from Oswego. That one not out of harm's way yet, though. Lakers finally get this one out. Courtney Key there to receive it. And the Lakers with an opportunity to go the other way. But again, it's that strong defense from Hamilton here early, just shutting down Oswego State. And here's DeTraglio with it. Sends this one back to the fullback. Continentals will swing this one around the back all the way over. And switch sides once again. Up top to Sullivan, down to the back. Continental still with it. This one makes its way up to Taryn Gillis. Gillis still with it. Sends this one across the middle, right past the foot of Luna Catano, who's unable to get there. Good ball from Daisy Sullivan out to Douglas. Douglas carrying down the right side. One defender to beat. One-on-one here with O'Rourke. Finds the pass, but the flag goes up. That one just off sides here. So now a free kick going out for the Lakers. Just not enough time there to play that ball. Lakers get away with one.
We've seen the Continentals start off really strong here early on.
Absolutely, Jen. I mean, they're just dominating this final third, not letting the Lakers really have any breathing room, and that's all the recipes you can have for success. That 0-2 record may not be doing the Continentals justice here because they're off to a great start against Oswego. Continentals send this one up once again. Another huge interception there. It's a good touch from Ledbury. Sends it back. Sarah Flood now carrying through two defenders. Pass goes through. Offside flag goes up again. But the official says, wave it down. Peyton Crane's already got it, so it's going to be a punt here for Peyton Crane. May elect to throw this one, but she has the ball. Up to her decision to see what she'll do. Punts this one to the midfield, not too far. And again, this pressure from the Continentals is just nonstop. The Lakers really having trouble breaking this pressure. They got to slow things down and try and move the ball around here. Send this one back. With it now, Sullivan. Up the wing, and again, that offsides flag goes up. The Continentals really playing that back line that Oswego is doing their best to hold, but eventually, if the Continentals are going to keep this up, they'll break through. Lakers with it now. Here's Erica Yancey, one of those two center backs I talked about in our pregame show. Just a lockdown defender all season long so far, and you can see she's got a boot to go right with it. Sends this one all the way up to that Oswego bench. Rolls out before anyone's able to get a foot on it. So it'll be a Continentals throw here. Send this one in on the far side. Chance to turn this ball for the Continentals. They elect to send it backwards instead. And now a cross-field pass there to a wide-open Abby Douglas, who's got green grass to work with in front of her. Well done there by Courtney Key to slow things down. But the Continentals, again, just moving the ball really well with this 1-2 touch soccer that you love to see. Douglas down the wing. Sends this one over to Gillis. Gillis to the middle. Sarah Flood dribbling. Through ball goes in. No one on the other end of it, though. Peyton Crane collects. Crane holding strong despite this heavy pressure early. And again, Peyton Crane boots this one up the field. Good control there from the Lakers. That's Olivia Davis. But again, the Lakers just lose it in the midfield. They're not winning these 50-50 balls. So now coming up the other sideline is again Davis.
The Continentals have been making a lot of clean passes early on in the game. It's been helping them out a lot.
Absolutely
keep possession
right.
of the ball early on.
Yeah, the Continentals just dominating the Lakers in what seems to be every facet of the game here. This one down the wing, Abby Douglas with the throw-in, and really no trouble for the Continentals here so far early, but also no offense yet from Oswego State. We'll see if they can finally get something going at some point here, but another good defensive block there from the Lakers. As that was Grace Clary who stopped that one. Continentals just moving this ball across the top of the 18. Through ball gets past the foot of Joanno and rolls all the way out. Lakers did get a foot on it, though, so it'll be a corner kick here for the Continentals early. A really dangerous spot for Oswego to be in, especially with how well the Continentals have been moving this ball so far. Continentals set up the corner here now. Taking it's going to be Maddie Ledbury. Swings this one across the middle. A really nicely hit ball. Header goes just over and just wide. One's going to be out for a goal kick. So the Lakers with an opportunity now to recollect, slow things down, and recoup here. See Peyton Crane again, still holding strong for the Lakers, but she's probably not very comfortable with all this pressure she's getting. Not used to it off of these first 4 games they've had this season. But hey, new opponent, new day. You've got to figure things out here at some point. And the Continentals just pressuring really high. Lakers trying to head this one out, but Continentals using their bodies. A beautiful through ball over the top. Chance for Hamilton. This one rolls just out of bounds. Isabel Harvey unable to keep up with it. Just too big of a touch there. And the Lakers will get another goal kick here. Peyton Crane on this one sends it up the middle. And now with it is Joanno. Joanno finally carrying the ball across midfield for the Lakers. Sends it up to Sustad. Sustad loses it but regains possession here. And now pinned up against the sideline here. Somehow keeps that one in, but good pressure there from the Continentals. That's Samantha Tisco with a really nice stop. Slows down the Lakers, gets possession back for her team, and they'll go the other way. There's Yancey with a big boot up the middle to Key. Key, really good stop there from DeTraglia, who just shuts down Courtney Key here early. That's exactly what they need to do to try and neutralize Courtney Key here today. And now Joanno on defense here. And the Continentals try and swing this one across. Catano up the sideline, battling for it, gets it, sends this one up. Sustad on the right, Key on the left, but this ball a little too far wide. But folks, at this time, we're going to send it down to our lovely sideline reporter, Luke Belanger. Luke, how you doing down there?
Yeah, Mike, I'm doing pretty well. And Hamilton is in complete control to shut out this one. Oswego has played excellent defense, but definitely needs to flip the script a bit and get on the offensive side of the ball. I think what's working for Hamilton is their communication. I'm downfield side and I could hear every single word that they're saying, and they're communicating, talking well, and I think that's what's gotten them out to this perfect start. We sit 0-0, but Hamilton definitely in control. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Luke.
Yeah, Jen, as you can see, the Lakers here with another goal kick. Peyton Crane just being tested left and right here early. But Oswego still battling, still holding strong defensively. Just need to get an attack going here.
Yeah, and they keep fighting their way to try and make it down the field, but they can't quite get it past.
Yeah, this Continentals team is pressing high and early, like I mentioned that they should be doing in this pregame show. They're really covering my keys of the game. Maybe they heard me from up here in the press box. They're being patient. They're putting shots on, and they're breaking down that Oswego defense by moving the ball here. So covering all their bases, and it's only a matter of time before they find the back of the net unless things change here for Oswego State. Good battle there in the midfield. Lakers are going to come away with this throw in here. Came off the foot there of Haley Kramer. So now it'll be O'Rourke taking the throw for Oswego.
Another throw-in.
And Lakers send this one up. That's Erica Yancey. No one on the other end of it, though. Over to the far side. Here's DeTraglia with it for the Continentals. This one makes its way up to Kramer in the midfield. Kramer dribbling with Catano right next to her. Catano gets the pass out. And now Lakers try to send this the other way back to Catano. Catano shut down there by Sullivan. And the Lakers dribbling with this one. Sarah Flood with the ball here now. Gets past McDermott, looks for the through ball. Going to be a tight one. Good deflection there from the Lakers to keep that one out of there. And here's Lauren O'Connell with it, trying to clear it, but back to the Continentals. Douglas again down the wing. Puts a shot right on net into the glove of Peyton Crane. Really nice save there from Crane here, staying composed between the pipes. Crane walking this one up. Boots this one to midfield, and again, the Continentals winning these 50-50 balls in the midfield. Seems like they've won almost every single one, but Olivia Davis defending here against Isabel Harvey. Davis with it. Clary sends this one up the sideline. A big tackle there from the Continentals. We've got one official pointing one way, the other pointing the other. We'll wait and see what the final call is, and it looks like it's going to be a foul on the field before that ball crossed the touchline, so a free kick here for Oswego State. Clary on this one, boots it up. Lakers still trying to break into that Hamilton final third here and having some trouble early. Send this one out to Douglas. Douglas with it. Sends it back over to Giglio. Tana with it now. Tana over to the far side, and Hamilton's doing a great job here, Jen, of just moving the ball around the back, being patient, and not forcing passes that aren't there. Continentals up the near side now. Here's Douglas again. Douglas one-on-one with McDermott. One player to beat. Sends the pass in just a little too far behind Ledbury. And now Lakers try and turn this the other way, but again, just battling in the midfield. Here's Sarah Flood again. Douglas. Douglas looking to beat McDermott. McDermott holding strong. Douglas now trapped with two defenders on her. Sends this one out of bounds across the touchline. Going to be an Oswego throw-in. And we'll take a break here for a quick substitution for the Oswego State Lakers. You'll see Luna Catano exiting the field of play. Coming in for is Allison Dmitrievsky. Dmitrievsky, very explosive for this Oswego team. Has had a great start to the season. Looking to find the back of the net here. Maybe a change is what the Lakers need. O'Rourke throws this one up to Key. Key with a nice touch, turns it up the field, looking for Sustad. Headed down by the Continentals. Sustad now with it. Two defenders on her. Back to McDermott. McDermott sends the pass through to Key. Key up the middle and a good stop there. Sustad now with a chance. The Lakers' first real opportunity of this game. 1-on-3. Loses the ball momentarily. Looking to just get a shot off at this point. And good defense. McDermott hits it. That one just over the top of the net. Going to be a goal kick here for the Continentals. But that's a really good break here for Oswego. And I think they really needed that here early because up to until now, it's been all Hamilton.
Yeah, and like you said, Mike, that was the first real break for Oswego for the game. And hopefully we can see more of that. But Hamilton keeps coming on strong and just keeps the possession throughout the game so far.
Yeah, everyone loves an end-to-end soccer game, but right now it's been almost all Continentals. So we'll see how things play out here in the final 27 and a half minutes here. Almost 20 minutes into this first half now, and the Continentals with it. Send this one up the middle to Flood. Flood out wide to Douglas. Back to Flood. Flood with some space to work with. Being pressured here by Dmitrievsky. Gets through, tripped up, and a foul there called on Dmitrievsky. Smart foul from the Lakers, though. They'll slow down that Hamilton offense, get some time to recover, and get back defensively here. Courtney Key steps in front of the ball for the Oswego State Lakers as it'll be Ledbury taking it. It's going to be a free kick here. Ledbury sends this one in. Right around the 18, it drops down. Header from the Continentals. Now a chance. Shot almost gets through, but great defense there from Clary. But now Douglas hits this one across the goal mouth and rolls out of bounds. Going to be another goal kick here for Peyton Crane. And my apologies, the official is signaling a corner. Must have taken a deflection off of a Laker. So now another dangerous spot here for the Continentals to be in. Hamilton on this one in the corner. They'll swing this one in. That first corner they had was extremely dangerous. This one looking no different. Right across the 6. Rolls all the way through. No one touched it, so it's going to go out for a goal kick for the Oswego State Lakers. Peyton Crane calling for the ball. And now the Lakers will wait, but they really need to get something going here. Of course, they had that one attack, but that's not going to cut it here against a team of this skill level.
Yeah, and a goal kick, Crane could send it down, potentially changing it for the Lakers right now.
And she tried, but Continental is just pressuring a little too high up, so Douglas wins that one, sends it across the back, and it makes its way all the way over to DeTraglia. This one up the wing here. Nice job by Joanno getting there before that Continental's offense. Lets this one roll all the way out for a throw-in, and now Joanno with it. Sends this one in play. A nice long throw down the sideline. Makes it past that first defender. With it now for the Lakers is Sustad. Sustad looking to beat someone here. Sends it down the wing. Courtney Key with an opportunity, but just a little too far in front of her. That one rolls out of the sideline and out of bounds. So Continental's throw coming back the other way. Hamilton sends this one backwards on the throw. Pass comes through. Good step there from the Lakers. Now chance for Oswego State. A good deflection there from the Continentals. And they won't pick this one up. Neve Tunna, better safe than sorry, does not want a handball call in the box there after it came off her own teammate's foot. This pass a little wayward, so Abby Douglas, unable to control it, will be a throw in here for Amber McDermott and the Lakers. Sends this one to open space. Looks like just a mistimed run there from Dmitrievsky. And now the Continentals coming back the other way. And the Continentals had some open space to work with down that wing, but unable to get anything out of it. Now looking for a pass maybe across the middle, a nice through ball to one of their forwards. Cross comes in. McDermott hits it straight up in the air. Not a safe space for the ball to be right now. And Continentals, Taryn Gillis with it. Sends the cross in, but good defense from the Lakers. It'll be another corner kick. And Jen, these two corner kicks we've seen so far haven't had any real positive execution for the Continentals, but they're putting the ball in a dangerous spot. All they got to do is put it in the back of the net now.
Yeah, I agree. And each time they've come pretty close, but they just can't seem to find it yet.
Well, they do say third time's a charm, and this is their third corner of the game, so maybe this is the one where it'll happen. Continentals lining this one up. In comes the cross, in swinging right across the 6 again. Chance shot, that one goes just wide. Another goal kick here for the Lakers, but this pressure from Hamilton early has got to be scary for Brian McGrain and the team over in Oswego. And another substitution here for Oswego. We'll see Brianna Winkler heading on, taking out Courtney Key. Winkler, very fast, uses that speed very well up front, and we'll see if maybe she can get something going for the Oswego State Lakers up at forward. And a battle in midfield once again won by the Continentals. Lakers chip this one right over the head of Taryn Gillis. Down the wing comes Haley Kramer. Kramer puts the cross in. Good defense there from Grace Clary. That one rolls out just to the left of that corner flag, so it'll be another corner kick, this time from the near side. The first corner the Continentals have had from this side of the field, and we'll see if they can execute something here. Hamilton lining this one up, taking their time, bringing in 3 fresh sets of legs here, bringing in some height as well, maybe looking to find the back of the net on a header or a volley here from this corner kick. But as we've seen so far, the Continentals are putting the ball right where it needs to be. Just got to find the back of the net and break this Oswego defense, which is oh so strong. And taking this one is Lila Sullivan, the right footer, so this will likely be an outswinging corner. This one comes in, and yep, an outswinging corner. Lakers able to clear this one up to midfield, but Continentals are there just waiting for it. They'll take their time on this one. And Sustad battling up front but unable to get there. Punt goes up to the midfield line. Lakers unable to get to that one. Olivia Davis just a little too far behind the play, and Continentals will take this one the other way. This one back to the midfield. They send it out wide to Douglas. Douglas battling. Dribbles it right past Winkler, and now a chance for the Continentals again in the middle of the field. Manning with it. Out wide once again. Good stop there from Joanno, but not out of harm's way yet. Here's Manning on it again. Controls it, but loses it. And now Lakers coming the other way. A 2-on-3 opportunity, so still some work to be done. Sustad with it, carrying down the right wing. Sustad has a teammate running right alongside her. That's Davis. Alex takes it herself off the defender. This went out for an Oswego corner. And this is really where the Lakers have shown so far this season. As I mentioned, 2 goals against Wilkes from Courtney Key, both off of corners, a header and a volley. But as you can see, Courtney Key is not on the field right now. Just went out for Brianna Winkler. So going to have to turn to someone here to try and put this one in the back of the net, Jen. And taking this corner for the Lakers will be Amber McDermott, the lefty. Have the option short, but looks like they're going to swing this one in. They do. This one across the top, around 12 yards out. Header from Erica Yancey, but just unable to put that one on net. A little too far back. And the Continentals now take this goal kick quick, roll it short. And now they'll carry this one up the backside of the field. Up the wing it goes. They find Lila Sullivan. Sullivan sends it up to Kramer. Kramer still with it. Looks for that pass down the wing, but unable to find DeTraglia. And a good battle there in the midfield, won by the Continentals, but Grace Clary says no thank you, sends that ball absolutely flying. Now, Jen, obviously, not the start the Lakers were hoping for, but you have to applaud this defense. I mean, they've held strong, and they've done a really good job here of not letting the Continentals break through and find the back of the net yet.
Yeah, I agree. Hamilton came off really strong at the start, but like you said, the defense for Oswego has been strong, and we're still sitting at a 0-0 score right now.
Yeah, with 19 minutes left, the Lakers maybe just trying to get to halftime where they can make some full-team tactical adjustments with Coach Brian McGrain. But Continental's still battling in the midfield, doing what they can. Winkler sends this one back to O'Connell. Over to the far side. Lakers still with it. Here's Davis. Davis sends the through ball in. Unable to find Dmitrievsky. Deflected by the Continentals, and they'll send this one back out. Now DeTraglia with it. DeTraglia carrying up the far side. Cuts into the middle. Sends this ball over the top. Good defense there from Erica Yancey. Yancey double-teamed. Looks like maybe was fouled there, but nothing called, so Lakers will hold on to it still. Davis again. Beats one defender, trips over the ball, and now Continental's coming back the other way. Here's Haley Kramer with it. Sends it up the wing. Finding Sullivan. Sullivan now with an opportunity to put a cross in. Goes for a shot instead. Peyton Crane bats it down. Keeps it in bounds. Picks it up. What a save there from Peyton Crane.
Yeah, we've seen her make a lot of good saves so far this game, Mike.
Yeah, Crane doing a great job so far for the Lakers, as she's done all season, really protecting that goal and keeping this team in all of the games that they've played. Continental send this one down the sideline. Lakers defending. McDermott drops it back. O'Rourke chips it up. Winkler with it now. Winkler with some space to work with. One defender in front of her. Sends the through ball to Sustad. Sustad pressured closely too. Tries to break free, but just too big of a touch. Great pressure from the Continentals there. Is that Samantha Tiska with the stop. And Douglas dribbles this one just a little too far, crosses the touchline. Going to be an Oswego throw it right around the midfield line. And Oswego, again, has struggled on these throw-ins here, Jen. What do you think they need to change to try and move forward on the field? Well, here comes the throw-in for Oswego State. Taking this one will be Shea O'Rourke, as we just saw some fresh legs come in for the Continentals. Sustad battling. Gets this one up to Dmitrievsky, who's dribbling down the left wing, loses it to a Continentals defender, and a lot of physicality up here on that wing. This one crosses the touchline again, so another Laker throw-in. Looks like Erica Yancey's going to take this one herself, but instead, Lakers will give this one to Shea O'Rourke. O'Rourke up into that final third for the Oswego State Lakers. Good touch there from Sustad, turns past the defender.
Oswego was finally able to make a short break there.
Yeah, and a close one. A good opportunity there for the Lakers. Shot just a little wide from Sustad, but you've got to be feeling a little bit of momentum kind of shifting here if you're the Lakers. You're finally breaking through this final third that the Continentals have guarded so well so early on. So some progress here from the Lakers, and it's just about getting through, staying confident, and trying to find the back of the net whenever they can. But if the Continentals keep up this attack that we've seen so far, it's going to be real tough for Oswego. Hamilton carrying across the middle now. This one back to Sullivan. Up the wing with it now is Sullivan. And now across the middle, Continentals with it. Carrying here is Ryan Manning. Manning sends this up. Right back to her. Over to Lila Sullivan. Lila Sullivan sends it out wide. Cross comes in from up high. Ball just a little too long. Good opportunity there for the Continentals, but just weren't able to get on the end of it. So another goal kick here for Peyton Crane. She might have the record for most goal kicks in the first half of a game here, Jen.
Yeah, I know. We've seen a good amount so far. And we might see more as the game continues. Who knows?
Yeah, and this constant pressure from the Continentals is great, but really haven't put too many super dangerous opportunities on the net yet. So just waiting for one of those to come. As here it may be, Lila Sullivan dribbling through that Oswego defense. Grace Clary slows it down, but Sullivan still with it. Still has it through two Oswego defenders. Clary again with it. And oh, that is not what you want to see if you're an Oswego State fan. We've got a penalty kick here, folks. Peyton Crane will be facing off on this penalty kick. We'll see who takes it for the Continentals, but not a good opportunity here if you're Oswego fans. And Lila Sullivan will take this one. No, my apologies. Lila Sullivan sets the ball down, but it'll be Isabel Harvey, one of my players to watch here, setting up to take this. A perfect shots on goal percentage so far this season. Every shot she's taken has gone on the net. You think that'll change here, Jen? Shot goes in. It's good. And here early, just 14:30 remaining in the first half. The Continentals find the back of the net. Now 1-0 Hamilton. A really nice goal off that penalty kick given up by Grace Clary. Just a scuffle there, and they were unable to get the ball off of Lila Sullivan. But now the Lakers need a goal. They've got plenty of time to do it, but something's got to change here, probably at halftime for Oswego State.
Yeah, during halftime, I feel like they're definitely going to be changing their ways a little bit, possibly. And we might see a different game from them in the second half.
Yeah, Lakers certainly need to make some adjustments if they want to try and break through this Continentals defense. But right now, Continentals carrying up the far side of the field. This ball makes its way up to Deanna Baffor. And right back across the middle from Hamilton. A slip on defense, and now a chance for Brianna Winkler. One-on-one here. Winkler down the left side, looking to get a cross in or beat her defender. Dribbles by, and just a little too much speed on that one. Dribbles it right across the end line. So another goal kick for the Continentals, and a huge break for the Continentals as well. Lakers almost had a goal there. Hamilton sends this one short once again. They'll dribble this one up until they face some pressure. Winkler finally applies that pressure. Ball goes up the wing over to Flood. Flood sends it backwards. Douglas battling here with Singranelli. This one goes out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in here for the Continentals. Some unhappy fans in the crowd here from the Oswego State side of things. And Douglas sends this one up the sideline. Nice battle there. Baffor does a good job to win that physical battle, but just unable to get a foot on it. Rolls right back out of bounds. Going to be an Oswego throw-in right down in front of the press box here. Douglas heads this one backwards. And another throw-in for Oswego State. Sustad tosses to Winkler. Winkler with the throw in now. Winkler sends this one up to Sustad. Sustad, a really nice job controlling that ball, holds on to possession, gets past the defender. McDermott with it now. Sends the shot in, left-footed curling. Not too hard there for Neve Tunna, who has also done a phenomenal job between the pipes so far. Hasn't been tested nearly as much as Peyton Crane, but you got to say, for all the shots that she's faced, Neve Tunna has done a great job.
Yeah, she really has. And going along with the rest of the Continentals so far, it's just a really strong first half we've been seeing from them all together.
Yeah, a really strong first half from this NESCAC team who started out the season 0-2. Of course, both games they played being against conference opponents in Williams and then Middlebury. Two really solid teams, but just looking solely at records and statistics from the beginning of this season so far, I don't think this is at all what we expected to see today. I mean, just complete domination here from Hamilton early. And Continentals with this one, send it across the back. With it now is Abby Douglas. Douglas sends this one over to Sarah Flood. Flood finds Ledbury. Ledbury with a cross. Hit a little short. Good trap there from the Lakers. That's Joanno. Ball goes up the field. Advantage played from the referee, and he'll go back to the spot foul from earlier. So a free kick now for the Lakers. Played the advantage, sends it back, says, I've seen enough. That's going to be a foul. We're going to take it back here for a free kick. And really well done there by the official to allow play to continue until things slowed down and the Continentals got back onto the ball, giving the Lakers that free kick, something you don't see too often. A lot of referees kind of forget about. A nice tackle there from the Lakers, a big crunch tackle, but a clean one. And big header there from Yancey, sends it backwards. Lakers now in a dangerous spot. This one hit down, they send it up to Winkler. Winkler, unable to control that one on the first drop, bounces through. Douglas with it. And Continentals will send this one to the back and just slow things down again. And I'm loving this style of play we're seeing from the Continentals. There's no need to rush anything. They're taking their time. They're waiting for Oswego to push themselves up the field, and that's when they attack.
Yeah, they're being very strategic here.
Hamilton with this one across the middle now. They'll send it back to Douglas. Douglas over to Manning. Manning to the far side. Up the wing with the ball now, Sullivan. And Sullivan wants the foul. Referee says, nope, she didn't touch you. Going to be a throw-in here for Hamilton. And Lakers bringing in another substitution. Kayla Baca entering the field. Out comes Brianna Winkler, who had a couple of really good opportunities down the wing for the Lakers, but they'll look to Baca to see what she can do here in these final 10 minutes of the first half. Good turn there from Sullivan. Lakers all over it, though. Really nicely done by Kaylee Elliott, the freshman defender. And another goal kick for the Oswego State Lakers. So we just keep adding to that tally here. Peyton Crane with it again. Hasn't been tested in quite a few minutes. So the Lakers maybe doing a little better here with slowing down this Continentals team, but still need to figure out how they can possess the ball and have some good build-up play here.
Yeah, and we'll see Crane kick it. But Continentals keep coming in strong every time. They seem to get possession right after.
Yeah, Hamilton doing a really good job here so far. On the ball now is Abby Douglas. Sends this one up the sideline. Ball kicked out of play there by the Lakers as that's Singranelli with a really nice stop just to slow things down.
We're going to see another throw-in here for the Continentals.
And good defense there from the Continentals. Looked like a two-handed push off the back of Baca, but referee must not have seen it. He'll call that foul, though. This one's going to be on Dmitrievsky again. Her second foul around this same area, and with how the Continentals have been playing, this is a very dangerous position for a free kick. They can swing this one in, get someone on the other end of it, and maybe find the back of the net here on Peyton Crane. And off the chest there of Amelia Johnson, almost puts it into the back of the net, but Peyton Crane able to get right in front of it and stop that one. Here comes the Lakers again, up the right side this time, and really well done by Kaylee Elliott to try and break that press from Hamilton. Maybe some miscommunication in the midfield, but Sustad finds Singranelli up the left wing. Singranelli dribbling, defended closely here by Yee. Yee gets the best of Singranelli there, sends it across the middle. Not in a good spot, though. Sustad with a chance, shoots. This one, a really nice save there from Neve Tunna. And thus far, the Lakers have done a decent job, especially in these past 10, 15 minutes, of really pressuring Hamilton a little more, but just unable to really get too many shots on net. A good opportunity there, but a nice save from Tunna, so Hamilton coming back the other way. This pass makes it across the middle, defensively for the Continentals. Douglas with it. Sends this one up to Yee. Yee still with it. Back to Douglas. Douglas with plenty of green grass to work with here down the wing. Looks for a through ball, but doesn't want to get caught in that offsides again. So Yee with it now. Over to Manning. Manning to the far side. And good interception there from McDermott, who looks to take it the other way. McDermott using her speed, has a defender trailing her, though. Pushed down hard there at midfield. Surprised we're not going to see a card there on the Continentals. That's a really big challenge from Lila Sullivan. But the Lakers with a free kick here just behind midfield now, Jen. And thus far, the Lakers not really too much offensive prowess, but from here, with a boot like Erica Yancey's, they really could get this ball into the box and create a dangerous opportunity here.
And Oswego sends it good amount down the field.
Sustad looks to turn it. That one rolls out of bounds. Going to be an Oswego throw, and it looks like it went off the foot of the assistant referee before it crossed the touchline. So little confusion there, but cross tries to go in, deflected, and we've got another corner for Oswego. And Jen, this is going to be probably their best opportunity of the half on this corner kick here.
Yeah, I agree. We've seen, I think, only one or two kicks from them, corner kicks from them in the game, but this could be their chance to tie up the score.
Yeah, and corner kick's always a dangerous spot, but Lakers looks like they're going to overload the box here a little bit. 6 players running. Looks like they're all set up at the back post for now. In comes the cross.
And it goes just over the net.
Yeah, what a block there from the Continentals. Really solid defense there. But another corner for the Oswego State Lakers. That shot was on target. If that defender wasn't there, we might have a tie game here with 4:40 remaining on the clock. So now Lakers taking it to the other corners. It'll be Amber McDermott on this one. This one looks to be an outswinging corner. McDermott, of course, a lefty. McDermott sends this one across the middle. Chance. And handled really well there by Neve Tunna. Just scoops that one out of the air, says, not today, that's my ball.
That was another very clean save by the Continentals.
Yeah, Tunna doing a great job here so far. Of course, not tested nearly as much as Peyton Crane has been, but when she is called upon, she answers the call, and she does a great job doing it. But now the Lakers down the left wing. Chance comes across the middle. Good defense there from the Continentals, but still in their own box. And finally, the clear comes up the field to Bafor. Bafor sends the through ball up to Lila Sullivan. Sullivan carrying down the wing. Speed with her. And a nice through ball there to Martin. Martin loses it. Lakers running onto this ball in a big patch of green grass, but Continentals get there first, and now Hamilton still with it. 3.5 minutes remain in the first half here. This cross comes into the middle. And the Lakers lose this one once again. Get it right back, though. Nice play there from Joanno. Joanno fouled on the play, so it'll be another free kick here for Oswego. And again, it looks like it's going to be Erica Yancey trying to send this one as far up the field as she can, hoping for a mistake from this Continentals defense. And Jen, as we've mentioned, Erica Yancey has a boot. They just need to figure out what they're doing here in the final third to try and get some shots on net.
She sends it way up the field again, but Hamilton.
Yeah, and Hamilton looks like maybe they got a little too handsy on that one. Assistant referee over on that far sideline puts up the flag and waves it, calls a foul on Hamilton. So now an opportunity, a free kick opportunity for the Lakers in a very dangerous position here. And with just over 2 minutes remaining, this could be one of these last opportunities that we're going to see here in the first half. Lakers again overloading that back post. We got 2 on the ball, though. McDermott on it, as well as Lauren O'Connell. Looks like O'Connell's going to take it. McDermott running down the wing, looking for a through ball. Instead, sends this one right at the net, over the net. No good. Lakers.
And that goes just high, too.
Almost wasting that opportunity. Just the ball soars right over the net, not even giving their team a chance to try and put one in the back of the net. Hamilton on the near sideline now. Send this one across the back. And Hamilton just slowing things down. Probably going to try and run out as much of this clock as they can and maybe get to halftime. But that one goes out for an Oswego throw down in the corner. Oswego lining up to take the throw in here. Still waiting to send this one in. And finally it enters the field of play. Lakers dribbling down that touchline. That one goes out over the fence and into the grass behind Laker Turf Stadium, but Lakers have another ball right there. And Oswego still with this one. Another throw in here for Oswego. 30 seconds remaining on the clock. It's going to be a race to see if they can get a shot off here, but Hamilton coming the other way.
Yeah, and as we're getting down here, the last 20 seconds of the first half.
Douglas sends that one up the wing. Yee with it now, sends it across the middle, and with 10 seconds remaining, it looks like the clock's just going to run out here. Looks like the Lakers will head into this halftime break behind 1-0, behind for the first time this season. That'll do it for our first half of action. Jen, an exciting game, not what we thought when we looked at the stats before the game. I mean, this Hamilton team just dominant here in the first half.
Yeah. I mean, looking at what we went into the game thinking, Hamilton came off very strong, like you said, showing a lot of dominance early on. But Oswego keeps showing up. Their defense staying strong, showing up. Obviously, they let one goal in, but so far, both teams have been showing a lot of strength throughout this entire half, and we'll see if they can keep up the same energy going into the second.
Yeah, Jen, and believe it or not, looking at these side-by-side statistics, things are a little closer than you might think from watching this game. Hamilton with 10 shots to Oswego's 8, 4 shots on goal to Oswego's 3, same amount of corners for these two teams, and Hamilton with 1 more foul than Oswego State. 2 offsides for Hamilton, none for Oswego. They really haven't had any of those opportunities, but of course, Hamilton with that 1-0 lead, that's really all you can ask for if you're a Continentals player, fan, coach, anything like that. These two teams are battling it out, and the Lakers are not out of this one yet.
No, they're definitely not. In the second, we'll have to see if the Hamilton Continentals still show up the same dominance, but from what we've seen so far, I feel like we're going to be seeing a really good second half.
Yeah, and both of these teams, like we mentioned, battling it out as they head to the sidelines to maybe make some tactical changes here at the halftime break, see what they can do, especially for the Lakers to try and break through this Continentals defense. I think for Oswego, it's got to be about slowing it down. I know we said Hamilton needs to do it before the game started, and they've done it really, really well. So,
yeah, we've seen the Continentals really take their time, think things through before they pass it, and they've been able to make a lot of clean passes doing it.
Absolutely, and Hamilton doing a great job here so far, but the Lakers just unable to get anything going on offense, unable to get too many shots on net, and unable to find the back of the net here. So we'll see what happens in the second half, but that's going to do it for now. We'll be back in just a little bit. Don't go anywhere. You're watching WTOP 10.
Get rid of all the questions. Error. Yeah, let's go. Deal we went through 2, 1.
If only we had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch.
Well, do we have a show for you? Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed?
On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises.
And tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP 10.
Welcome back to WTOP 10. We're going to send it right down to Luke.
Hey guys, yeah, although Hamilton has been in complete control of this game, their time of possession and their 1-0 lead, Oswego has had offensive opportunities all game long. They have 3 shots on goals and 3 corner kicks. If they can capitalize on those opportunities, this game can flip upside down in a hurry. Now for Hamilton, they're doing a great job of keeping the ball and getting the ball on offense. Oswego with the penalty in the box led to a Maddie Ledbury goal on the PK. It's 1-0 Hamilton after 45. Right back to you guys in the box.
Thanks, Luke. So the score right now sits at the Lakers with 0 and the Continentals with 1. Mike, can you give us a little recap and going into the second period? What are you thinking?
Yeah, Jen, I mean, as Luke mentioned, the Continentals did a really good job in that first half of just kind of dominating, especially possession-wise. So I think for the Lakers, it's got to be about slowing things down, moving the ball, and trying to break down this Hamilton defense. But for Hamilton, just keep doing what you're doing. I mean, they've done a phenomenal job and really put the pressure on here.
Yeah, they've been showing a lot of control, a lot of dominance throughout really the whole first half of the game. So we'll see if they can keep that up throughout the second half now. And that was Maddie Ledbury starting off. She made the first goal of the game about halfway through first half, sorry.
Yeah, and Ledbury did a great job all game, especially in that first half of just pressuring all those 50-50 balls in the midfield. But the Lakers starting things off on the offensive side here.
Yeah.
And Lakers send this one up and out of bounds. Hamilton's going to get a throw in here. We got 2 balls on the field right now, so we'll wait and figure that out. But a throw in here for Hamilton.
And Hamilton takes possession once again, making a pass. Lakers trying to intercept, but Continentals keep coming back.
Yeah, and a good stop there from Singranelli. Takes the ball away for a moment, but Hamilton picks it right back up and flips sides. Hamilton sends this one down the wing here. And it'll go right back. A chance for a cross here. This one rolls across the middle. And an interception there from Kaylee Elliott. Elliott battling here. This one goes out of bounds. We'll wait and see. The official says it'll be a Hamilton throw. Sullivan sends this one out to Traglia up the wing. Down into the corner. A huge stop there from the Lakers. That's Lauren O'Connell shutting things down, and they'll send it up the near side wing, but Sustad runs into trouble. 2 defenders on her. Battles through it. Beats the first. Beats Sullivan. Sullivan finally gets a foot in there. Takes it away. Hamilton trying to go back the other way, and now with the ball is Abby Douglas. Back to Flood. And they send this one up the wing. Good stop there from Kayla Baca. Baca keeps it in play. Looks for the pass. Runs into a wall. And Lakers will send this one up the sideline. Takes a deflection and goes out of bounds. So an Oswego throw in here on the far side. Good win out of the air there for the Continentals. That's Kate Giglio with the stop. And Hamilton with the throw in now. Almost the same spot Lakers just took one from. Douglas sends the throw in. Lakers skip it backwards. O'Connell sends it up the midfield. Finds Davis. McDermott. And just a little too far there for the Lakers. So it's going to go back to Hamilton once again. Hamilton on the throw in here now. They'll send this one down the touchline. Lakers get a foot in there. And this one comes across the back. Hamilton with some time and space to work with here. And Jen, it really seems like Hamilton's thrived the most when they've had that time and had that space to work with by breaking down this Oswego defense.
Yeah, I agree. Taking that time has really done them good throughout, as we saw in the first half, and now starting off a similar way in the second.
Yeah, and a really nice 1-2 down to the corner there. Chance. A collision down in the corner, but this one's going to go out for a goal kick. No foul called there. So Peyton Crane again with another goal kick. Crane sends this one up the near side. And Hamilton battling here for it. Lakers not going down without a fight, though, as there's Kaylee Elliott again. This one comes across the middle. Haley Kramer with it, sends it across again. Shot! Crane lets that one roll right on by. Nice ball control from the cameraman down there in the corner. That's Clay Kepler, WTOP's very own. It's the ball right to Peyton Crane, who takes the goal kick quickly on this one. And Hamilton sends this ball across, looking for the foul as Kramer's pushed down on that one, but Lakers will hold on to it. Send it up the wing, and now Sustad, an opportunity. Can she get there? It rolls out of bounds just a little too fast on that ball. So a Hamilton throw down in their own near side corner here. And Jen, that was a really good opportunity here for Oswego, but just a little too much speed on it. That's something that they're going to have to figure out and control here moving forward if they want to try and get back into this game.
Yeah, I was going to say that was almost an opportunity for the Lakers to kind of switch things up here, but like you said, a little bit too much speed and they couldn't get there in time.
Yeah, and Oswego with some vengeance coming out here in the second half. A lot more physical play than we saw in the first half. Could do them well here. I mean, getting on top of Hamilton and really forcing them to make the mistakes could be the key to their success here. Continentals let that one roll out. It'll be a Hamilton throw here. They'll send it backwards. With it now, Sarah Flood. Flood sends it over. Daisy Sullivan on the far side now with Detraglia. Detraglia carrying up this left wing. Met by that Oswego defense, but Lila Sullivan turns the corner, sends the through ball. Good defense from Erica Yancey. Lakers still with it. McDermott double teamed on that one. Tries to get the pass off, but just too much pressure. So now Hamilton coming the other way. A lot of space up that right wing. Ball comes rolling through on the ground. Another good stop from Erica Yancey. A nice big step there to close out that angle. And here comes Kaylee Elliott for the Lakers on the wing. Keeps that one in bounds. Up the wing to Sustad. Sustad, one defender to beat and has grass right in front of her. Sustad unable to get past Chipinelli. And now a throw-in here for the Continentals. That one rolls out of bounds. And here's Detraglia with it.
Seeing a throw-in from almost the same spot we did the last one, too.
Yeah, the Lakers really doing a good job of pinning Hamilton down in these corners. Just can't seem to get possession and get the ball into the middle of the field. So now a goal kick here for Neve Tunna. The Lakers with a couple of promising attacks here, but just can't get that final third going quite yet.
Should have a small pass.
Yeah, nice short one there. And Continentals bring this one up the middle. Sarah Flood on it. Lakers with it. Here's Kayla Baca. Baca loses it in the midfield. McDermott tries a step, doesn't get there in time. Ledbury with it now. Sends this one back. Continentals with time and space to work with here on this wing. There's Abby Douglas. Sends this one up. Gillis back to Douglas. And Hamilton with a lot of space on the far side of the field. They got to try and get that switch over. I mean, Detraglia is wide open on this left side, and finally here it comes. Detraglia goes right up the wing. Met by Kaylee Elliott there. Sends the through ball down the sideline. Haley Kramer tries to turn it, unable to. Elliott now battling. Good turn from Detraglia. Hamilton down this wing. There's Kramer. Kramer past the first defender. Shut down there by Joanno.
Hamilton once again just having great control of the ball, and they're able to keep possession away from the Lakers.
And a really nice run down the sideline there from Kramer. Kramer with a chance to swing this in. Left-footed cross. Peyton Crane punches it up and over, but still in a dangerous spot. Go for the volley here from Hamilton. A clear from Grace Clary. A good block from that Oswego defense. That's O'Rourke. But Hamilton still in this penalty area. Sarah Flood finally loses it. Erica Yancey sends this one up the sideline. Kayla Baca receives. That one's kicked out by Hamilton. It'll be an Oswego throw here. And Jen, that was another really dangerous attack. Nice stop by Peyton Crane. Really smart punching that ball out of there.
Yeah, again, we see Peyton making another amazing save in this game.
And a foul called here on the Lakers on that sideline right before the ball was played. See, Erica Yancey caught it, knew it was a foul the second she saw it. So Lakers will move on back, and Hamilton with another opportunity to double the lead here. Lining up to take this kick is Kate Giglio, the sophomore at Hamilton College. Sends this one backwards, and Hamilton again going to take things slow. No need to rush. We've got the lead. Just got to hold on to it, and if we get another goal, hey, not too shabby. Continental send this down the wing. With it, here's Lila Sullivan. Sullivan dribbles past one, puts the cross in. Peyton Crane bats it down, picks it up. Nice save there from Peyton Crane once again. And Crane with another possession here. We'll see what she does with this one.
Sends it way down the field.
And one of the best punts we've seen from Crane today. Baca goes for the header. Just not enough height on that one. Lakers will send this out, but pass a little too far in front of McDermott. Now it's Joanno tracking back to try and keep this one in. Has to kick it out. Going to be a throw-in here for the Continentals. This one comes in. Continentals carrying this one down the sideline. There's Haley Kramer. Continental still with it on the far side now. Sarah Flood sends it back to the middle. Douglas loses it. Lakers send it up the sideline. This one's going to roll all the way out across midfield. We've got a visitor here in the press box with Jen and I. A nice bee just flew right by my ear, and we are working on getting him out of here as fast as we can. There he goes, flying back into the lovely city of Oswego.
And I think we're going to see a throw-in here from Oswego.
Yeah, Lakers sending this one in. A chance for them now. And again, Kyla Sustad controls it. Kicked out again by the Continentals. Lakers with another throw-in. Just working their way down the sideline now. Not a bad way to play. This one stays in bounds. Good battle from the Lakers. That one kicked out, though, by Shea O'Rourke. So it'll be a Hamilton throw going the other way now. Douglas wastes no time. She's got a long throw and uses it. Gets this one across midfield. Now down the sideline, Lila Sullivan racing to it against O'Connell. Sullivan gets past O'Connell. A chance to swing this one in. O'Connell does enough to slow her down, but chance shot, save! Another huge save from Peyton Crane keeps this a 1-0 game. And Jen, what a save we saw there. I mean, Crane fully extended, diving out to get to that one.
I know, and then she sends it straight down the field.
Yeah, and here's Kayla.
Oswego keeps fighting for it.
Here's Kayla Baca battling for this one, loses it. Header from McDermott. Nice touch there from the Continentals. That's Taryn Gillis. Sends it up the field, but that one rolls right past Joanno and out of bounds. So now a throw in here for Oswego State. Kaylee Elliott up the wing. Baca up the wing as well. Nice touch from Baca. Some physicality there from Baca. Looks to be a little frustrated to not get a foul called on her there. Continental's taking this one up. Haley Kramer sends this one across. Maybe a mishit, but it all works out. Abby Douglas on the far side. Sends this one in. Good block from Yancey. Continentals get it back. Chance shot, no good. Another shot, and another save from Peyton Crane. what a performance she is having here today. Of course, the Lakers down 1-0 off of that penalty kick goal, but I mean, oh my goodness, Peyton Crane.
She's been making a lot of quick, clean saves throughout this entire game we've seen so far.
Yeah, Crane doing a great job so far. That her 6th save of the afternoon. And Hamilton have come out so hot in this second half. I mean, out shooting the Lakers 16-8 now. It was 10-8 going into the halftime break. So 6-0 here in the second half. Hamilton is just dominating the Lakers on shots on net. And fatigue may start to be coming into play here for the Lakers, having some trouble possessing the ball, controlling it, and putting it in play. Kayla Baca not happy with the call there again. Claims she's being fouled there by DeTraglia, but the official did not see it. So we move on. Continentals throw this one in, send it over to the far side. Douglas with some space to work with down that right wing. Douglas swings this one in. Lakers are there to stop it. That's O'Connell with the header out. And now Yancey chasing this one down, trying to get there. DeTraglia gets there first. Sullivan whips this one across, just doesn't curl the way she wants it to. You can see that ball knuckling in the air a little bit. So it'll be another goal kick here for Oswego. And Lakers making a substitution here. As in comes Elizabeth Singranelli for Kayla Baca. Lakers may be looking to get some fresh legs in. That could be the solution here, Jen.
Yeah, and I mean, the Lakers started out this second half pretty strong, showing up a little dominance like Hamilton. But once again, the Continentals are just really showing up this game and possibly looking to break their...
Yeah, that 2-game losing streak they started out the season with. Never the way you want to start out a season, but everything is relative, and a win today for them could be a huge pick-me-up. So the Lakers with a throw here in a dangerous position, but this Continentals defense thus far has held strong. Catano heads this one back, and right out of bounds, Continentals with a throw in the other way. Douglas taking this one, sends this one all the way up there. McDermott battling for the Lakers, wins it. Yancey, but this one crosses the touchline. Going to be another throw in here for Hamilton.
And I mean, Hamilton here just kind of working their way up.
Yeah, slowly, bit by bit, making their way up the sideline as we see another throw in here. And it's definitely been a strategic game here for these two teams. Hamilton taking their time, Oswego looking for a more fast approach to finding the back of the net. But neither team having too much success from the field of play. Of course, the only goal coming off of that penalty kick. And a nice stop there from the Lakers. That was Shea O'Rourke on the slide to kick that one out for the corner. But now, Lakers with some defending to do. Of course, no goals off of corners in that first half, but we had some close ones rolling right across that 6-yard box. Jen, could this be the one where Hamilton doubles their lead and makes it 2-0 here?
Yeah, and we're about to see him make another corner kick.
This one up in the air in front of net. Lakers send it out, but not all the way out. McDermott heads this one backwards. And now a battle here. Baca on it. Pass one, pass two. Baca 1-on-2 with two teammates trailing. Catano on the far side. She'll send this one over.
Making a fast break at first down the field.
Through ball to Catano. Chance for the Lakers. Catano shoots. Goal, Oswego. And we're right back to tied up here, Jen. 1-1. Luna Catano, have yourself a day. Sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah, that was really the break that they have needed this whole game, and they just got it.
So, Jen, from almost no offensive production to a tie game here for Oswego State. The first goal of the game in open play, the first goal for the Lakers this afternoon, and a tie game with 27 left on the clock here. Still anyone's game.
Yeah. This could really be the chance where Oswego starts, again, showing up with that dominance control, meeting Hamilton. And like you said, it could go either way now.
Yeah, Hamilton on the kickoff here. Ledbury wastes no time. Hamilton not happy to let that one through, but sometimes all it takes is one shining moment for a team to get themselves back into a game, and that was it for Luna Catano. Lakers trying to take this one the other way, but now the physicality seems to be up a notch after that goal. Lakers with a throw-in on the far side here. Nice header there from the Continentals. Lakers pick it up. Here's Baca again, who had the assist on that goal. Baca cuts it back. Chance for Oswego. And down the left wing, the Lakers come. Singranelli crosses this one in, blocked there by Douglas, and Douglas really well done there to defend that one. It'll be an Oswego throw, but Hamilton with a little time to recover here. Singranelli with this one. Throws right into the corner. Good defense there from the Continentals to shield that ball, let it roll out of bounds, and they'll save themselves a scary opportunity defensively and give themselves a goal kick here.
And the Continentals again making a short pass.
Yeah, Hamilton been taking things slow, playing out of the back, and really just enjoying the game of soccer the way it's meant to be played, not forcing things that aren't there. Of course, here comes that through ball. Defended well there by the Lakers. That's Yancey, loses it. O'Connell on it now.
Oswego trying to send it back down, but Continentals once again turning it.
Yeah, Bafor sends the through ball, blocked by the Lakers. Catano gets it out right to Baca. Baca battling here on the sideline. Nice tackle from Baca, gets all of the ball. And these two been battling it out all day. That's Baca and Matty Buck. I mean, see him exchanging some words down there on the sideline as well. Little friendly competition, never hurt anyone, but Hamilton puts this one back in play. Over to the far side, here's Douglas. Douglas has been up all over the field today. I mean, playing all the way at right back up to this right wing in the far corner. Cross comes in. This one's high and a little short of where it was intended. Lakers look to get this one out. They'll get it up the field a little ways, but not before Sarah Flood takes it right back. And Amber McDermott with a really important interception there. Lakers trying to send this one up. Singranelli double teamed against the sideline here. Gets the pass off. And Lakers still battling here. Really well done by Sustad to keep that in play. Finds McDermott. McDermott sends this one up the field. Fouled as she passes it. Referee plays advantage. And a nice stop there from Hamilton.
Oswego intercepting. Trying to work it down the field once again.
Yeah, and Oswego, especially since that goal, have really turned things up here, Jen. I mean, we might be seeing that huge momentum shift that we talked about, but this one goes out for a throw, so maybe a moment for the Lakers to slow things down here.
Yeah, and I mean, we've already said it, but that goal might have been what they needed to get themselves back into the game.
Absolutely right. And Catano coming off the field now. In comes Allison Dmitrievsky. Catano, of course, the goal scorer here for the Lakers, taking a well-deserved break over on the sideline. Will catch her breath, and hey, maybe she'll get the second and win this thing for Oswego State. With 23 minutes left, you never know what might happen. Lakers send this one into Sustad. Sustad double team the second the ball gets to her. Cleared out, but not too far. Davis hits this one over, tries to find Singranelli, doesn't get there in time, and now Douglas up the right side. Douglas with plenty of green grass to work with here. Cuts across the middle, looks for the through ball. It's not there. Really well defended by Olivia Davis. And Lakers still with this one. Shot goes just over the net, no good. Lakers still with this one now. Peyton Crane on the goal kick. Kick comes in, and folks, this one's going to roll out for a throw-in, so now seems as good a time as any. Let's send it down to our sideline reporter, Luke Belanger.
Well, Oswego finally gets on the board. Perfect execution on the breakaway. Catano goes lower left from the pass from Sustad. It's Catano's first of the season and Sustad's third assist of the season. The game's starting to heat up a little bit. Hearing a little bit of trash talk here down on the sideline from both these squads. We're definitely in for a good one. Jen, Mike, back to you.
Yeah, like you said, Luke, I think Oswego really coming back in as they're working their way back down the field once again, coming in hot.
Yeah, and Sustad battling, trying to get to this one. Really well done there by Ava Chipinelli, just not letting Sustad through, shielding that ball all the way out of bounds and giving Neve Tunna yet another goal kick here.
And they go with the short pass once again.
And that seems to be a common theme here today for the Continentals, taking those short goal kicks and really working the ball around this Oswego attack. I mean, slows things down, pulls players out of position, and then it opens up the midfield for them. So that's all you can ask for the Continentals.
Yeah, like you said, Mike, we've been seeing a lot of strategic plays by them throughout this entire game, and it's really been doing them a lot of good.
Hamilton sends this one up the far side. Chipped over the middle, racing for it. Hamilton unable to get there. That's Isabel Harvey chasing it down. Goes out for a Hamilton throw, though. Harvey in the corner battling. Gets the best of O'Rourke on this one, but O'Rourke recovers very quickly. Now one-on-one in the corner. Lakers will send a second in, and another throw here for the Continentals. Hamilton with this. Here's Douglas on the throw and sends this one again into the middle. Chance for a cross. Cuts back. Good defense from the Lakers to get that one out of the box. And now Singranelli there. Fouled pretty hard. Nothing called, though. And Lakers unable to control that one. McDermott loses it. Now a chance for Hamilton. Ball comes through. Chance. Crane off her line and able to get there. No shot. Nice stop from Crane. Way to be quick off of that line from her.
Yeah, and as we're about a little over halfway through the second half, both teams are just keep fighting, trying to see who can get the tiebreaker.
And Lakers try to send that one out. That's Lauren O'Connell, but Hamilton says, nuh-uh, not yet. Isabel Harvey steps in, pressures, and it'll be another goal kick for Oswego. And looks like Oswego's going to boot this one as far as they can, as it'll be Erica Yancey taking this goal kick here. We know she can kick the ball pretty far, and there it goes, almost all the way to midfield. It crosses midfield after the bounce. And now the Lakers pressuring high. Sustad and Baca up there. But Hamilton doing a good job of breaking Oswego's press and just moving the ball around. Maddie Buck with it. Buck sends this across the middle to Kramer. Kramer with space. Ball goes down the far-sided wing over to Samantha Tiska. Tiska crosses it. And that one headed out by Oswego. It'll go all the way across that sideline. It'll be a throw-in here for Hamilton. And Hamilton's throw-in wasted away. Amber McDermott takes it away, but some pressure here from the Continentals. This one will go out for another Hamilton throw. And with 18.5 remaining here in the second half of play, time's running out. Someone's got to strike unless we're going to end things here in a tie today. Hamilton again on it. Abby Douglas will be taking this throw, but in comes a substitution for the Continentals. Bringing in a fresh set of legs over there. As entering the field of play is Lydia DeTraglia. DeTraglia, who's been all over the field here today, looking to get one more opportunity. Cross comes in, chance for Hamilton. Chipped up in front of the net. Dangerous spot. Header. That one goes just over the bar. Lakers lucky to get out of that one without any real harm. But a really nice opportunity there from Isabel Harvey, who's really shown up here in the second half, Jen.
Yeah, like you said, Mike, she's really been showing up and been seeing a lot of energy from both teams.
And good defense there from the Continentals. Here's Baffour with it. Keeps this one in play. Sends the ball across the middle. Nice pass. McDermott is there. intercepts. McDermott slides in, misses, advantage played. Hamilton's going to take this one the other way. And here's Douglas down that far side. Douglas with all that speed gets the cross in. Nice header out there from Yancey.
That's a clean save from an Oswego player.
And Baca fouled hard in the midfield. Finally gets the foul she's been calling. Maybe a few theatrics out there, a little acting to sell that call a little more, but Lakers will take what they can get here with just under 17 left on the clock.
Yeah, and like you said, Mike, we might be seeing a tied game tonight.
Erica Yancey on this one again. Boots it up the field. Baca on the receiving end just goes a little too far. And it'll be time and space for Neve Tunna to pick this one up. Tunna sending everyone up the field. Looks like she's going to go long on this one.
A little change of pace for her as she sends it soaring up to midfield.
Yeah, and a really nice skip there from Hamilton. This one out to the wing. Here's Maddie Buck, the left back, coming up the wing here.
Hamilton coming in. Oswego coming in strong there.
Yeah, Oswego not backing down from a fight here. Of course, down 1-0. Got that goal back from Luna Quintano. What a goal it was. Tied at 1-1 with just under 16 left on the clock, and Hamilton just kicks this one out of bounds. No pressure really either. Looking to get some substitutes on the field here for both teams. As in for Oswego comes Kaylee Elliott. Elliott, who had a great first half at that right back position, looks to be playing a little more central here after coming in. Wins this ball, sends it the wrong way. Now a battle down that right wing. Yancey wins it, kicks that one out. It'll be a Hamilton throw. Lakers with some time to recover and get back on D. Here's Harmony Russell with the throw. Sends this one into Helena Crate. Yancey with a chance now. Ball in front of her, some open space, but what a battle from Bafor. I mean, just not letting Yancey have any breathing room, gunning her down. Now this one up the wing. Hamilton having some trouble getting that first header on the ball, and a chance for Oswego. Winkler kicks it over her own head, chases this one down. Going to be close, and really well done by the Continentals to shield that ball. Neve Tunna is going to come out with that one. And, of course, Tunna hasn't faced too much adversity in the net here, Jen. But when she needs to, she's done a great job of being off of her line fast and getting to the ball she needs to get to.
Yeah, she really has. She kicks another ball straight down the field. Hamilton trying to finish out this game with the same strength and dominance that they started with.
Yeah, Lakers not letting them go that easy, though. Tunna with 3 saves on the afternoon, but 9 shots faced. A lot of those just going just wider. Ball's rolling in the box that she's able to get to because she's off her line. So great job from her. Of course, a phenomenal job from Peyton Crane as well, who's faced a lot of shots here today. Lakers will send this one up the left side. Goes out of bounds, so another Hamilton throw in here. Continentals send this one up the sideline. A big throw from Douglas. And a foul called here on Erica Yancey. A push off the back there of Maddie Buck. So now a chance for a free kick in a dangerous position for the Hamilton Continentals. We'll see what they can do with it. And looks like Bafor is going to line up and take this one. Bafor, who we haven't seen on a free kick yet this afternoon. But this one will be hers. Bafor swings this one in. Up near the top of the 18, a good header forward. Peyton Crane's going to let that one bounce right out of bounds, wide of the net. So still tied at 1 goal apiece here. And with just 12.5 minutes left on the clock, Jen, both of these teams are trying to find that last goal. Give me your prediction. Who do you think it's going to be, or do you think we're going to end in a stalemate here?
Well, Mike, I think Hamilton might be able to come through with that second goal, making it a win for them. But Oswego's been really showing up this period, not letting the Continentals get too far.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Hamilton's still kind of dominating that possession from their perspective, of course, but Oswego doing a good job with those counterattacks, as we saw on their one goal that they had here in the second half. So I really do think this one could go other way, but with the way things are going right now, I wouldn't be all that surprised if things ended in a tie here. Hamilton will bring on a fresh set of legs as in comes Ryan Manning, the midfielder. Manning did a great job in the first half of sort of working that midfield and being that middle player that everyone passes the ball to and everyone works the offense around. Sustad battling here. Winkler back to Sustad. Pass a little too far ahead of Sustad, though. Now Hamilton coming the other way with its Harvey. McDermott challenges, but not in time. Baffour with it. Chips this one over. Lakers just have to get it out. It'll be a corner kick here for Hamilton and another dangerous spot. And my apologies, our sideline official down here says that one took a deflection and will be a goal kick for the Oswego State Lakers. Looked like a corner from up here where we're sitting, but they've got a better angle than we ever will. Peyton Crane sends this one up. Controlled there by Singranelli. Makes its way up top. Hamilton gets it right back. Here's Lila Sullivan with it. Sullivan boots this one down the wing. Chasing it down is Musielak. Gets there. Cross comes in. O'Connell hits it down right in front of the net. Shot. That one into the top corner. And Baffour, what a goal, takes the lead back for Hamilton. Oh, my goodness. And a really well-taken goal there by Hamilton, Jen. Just Oswego seems to be on their heels in this one.
Yeah, and I think it's the Continentals also starting off the game very strong, showing up with dominance that some people may not have predicted they'd show up with after losing their first two games, but they're really proving a lot of people wrong right now.
Yeah, and a really nice goal there from the Hamilton Continentals. I mean, nothing Peyton Crane could even do about that one. Just flies all the way across the goal mouth into a wide open backside of the net. But now the Lakers, with just under 11 minutes on the clock, are looking to try and tie this up again and maybe walk out of here with a point. McDermott battling for that one, loses it in the midfield. Hamilton sends this one up. And a through ball here, another chance to make it 3-1. One-on-one with the keeper. They score through the 5-hole of Peyton Crane. And that one is good as well. Just complete defensive collapse here from the Lakers as Isabel Harvey perfectly times that run, gets the through ball, and makes the Lakers pay. And Jen, from what we thought was going to be a really close ending to a minute and a half of dominance from Hamilton, it's now a 3-1 game. Can the Lakers bring this back?
Yeah, Mike. I mean, I don't know if a lot of people saw that coming, them getting two goals back-to-back so quick as well. But like we've been seeing from them, they've had a lot of control going about this very strategically throughout the game, and it's really paying off for them.
Yeah, and the Lakers still battling, trying to get some back here. Sustad down in the corner. That one rolls out. Going to be a corner kick for Oswego, so all hope still not lost. 10 minutes on the clock. Anything could happen in this final 10, but the Lakers with some work to be done. Sustad on the corner here. This one will be in swinging. Comes in right across the goal mouth and handled perfectly there by Olivia Connolly. We've got a goaltender switch here for Hamilton. Neve Tunna has left the field. You see Connolly out there wearing number 30. And Connolly doing just as well as Tunna was here early. Hamilton carries this one up the right side. Good stop there from Singranelli. Foul called on the Continentals. So Lakers with a free kick here from midfield. And 9 minutes on the clock. Time is running out. They've got to do something. It is now or never, Jen.
It really is, Mike. Getting down here.
And here's Yancey on the free kick. Yancey's going to send this one as far as she can. Winkler looking to time a run there. Good header
from
out
Hamilton.
there. Giglio does really well to get her head on that one and not give the Lakers anything. Sustad waits for Hamilton to make a mistake. They do, and now Sustad looks to capitalize. Baca with it. Back to Sustad. And another block there from the Continentals. Hamilton just locking down defensively here.
Yeah, and we can really see Oswego fighting to put one more in the net before the clock runs out.
And the Lakers with another substitution here. Looks like they'll bring out a defender and push that team up. Of course, 8 minutes here. You're in desperation time at this point. Might as well put another offensive player on the field, see if you can get something going. Hamilton takes it the other way. O'Connell challenging, but a really nice through ball once again. Isabel Harvey sends this to the far side. Coming up there is Lila Sullivan. Good stop from Joanno. But there's just no one up the wing for Joanno to play the ball to, and now Hamilton in their own defensive end, really, if they want to, can just pass the ball back and forth around the back and run the clock out on this game. Lila Sullivan on this one. Sends this one right up the middle. Good
Oswego
clear.
sends it back down.
Now Winkler up the left side, battling, gets it past that first defender. Winkler carrying down the wing. And it'll be another corner here for the Lakers, Jen.
This could be their chance to try and get one in.
Their fifth corner of the game now. Lakers 0 for 5 on putting these corners in the back of the net. But we've seen what they're capable of. They can find the back of the net and they can score. So it's just a matter of execution and getting it done here. And again, it'll be Sustad taking this corner. Played short. Sustad takes it right back. Crosses this one in. Chance for Winkler. Winkler tries to bat it on with her heel. Just unable to get there. And another big save there from Olivia Connolly.
Olivia making a short pass over to Hamilton as they once again take things slow.
Hamilton bringing this one across the middle. There's Ryan Manning over to the far side. And now 6 minutes remain here in the second half of action between the Oswego State Lakers and the Hamilton Continentals. Hamilton leading 3-1 after scoring 2 goals in under a minute and a half. Continentals take this one up the right side. Pass just a little too long from Helena Crate, so it's going to be a throw in here for Oswego State. Got another substitution coming in. Kayla Baca coming in as Brianna Winkler will head back to the bench. We saw Baca had the assist on that first goal, maybe trying to get a little spark out there on the field in these final 5 minutes for Oswego State. This one out of bounds. It'll be another Oswego throw-in. A little long on that one. Hamilton sends it back up the sideline. Over the top, a nice move there from Musielak. Goes just out of bounds, though, and Oswego will send it back up the field. Really seems like it has been a game of throw-ins here between these two teams, especially on that far sideline, but a foul there is called on Kayla Baca, so it'll be a free kick here for the Hamilton Continentals. And Jen, this Hamilton team really has just dominated the Oswego State Lakers all day. What do you think was the key to all their success today?
Yeah, they really have been dominating, like you said. I feel like really taking it slow and pacing themselves has done them so good throughout the entire game. They've really slowed it down a little bit, but they keep showing up with that same control and dominance.
And certainly some pitfalls from Oswego State here, especially in that first half when they were just dominated so strongly. Got one back, tied things up, and then just a masterclass from Hamilton on breaking down that Oswego defense and doing what had to be done to take this lead back. And now with 3.5 minutes remaining, it almost seems out of reach here for Oswego. Crane sends this one up, intercepted, and Hamilton may be able to add on a fourth goal here, but Erica Yancey says no, not today. This went out for another Hamilton throw.
Yeah, and like you said, Mike, we have been seeing a lot of throw-ins throughout the whole game, as well as a lot of corner kicks from both teams.
Yeah, lots of stoppages of play today. So far, 13 total fouls in this game as well. So lots of time where the ball has been out of play, time for these players to recover, and Hamilton's really taken advantage of that time and capitalized on it all.
Yeah, I was going to say those breaks have really, I think, added to what Hamilton has been trying to do throughout this whole game.
And a sloppy foul there from Amelia Johnson. Amber McDermott goes down, pops right back up. Lakers with 2:45 remaining on the clock here, looking to get one back here.
Nice header from Hamilton.
Yeah, beautiful clear. Yancey battles. McDermott comes away with it. Good turn from Baca, but Maddie Buck's there to clear that one out. Yancey with it. And Lakers lose this one. Going to be another throw-in for Hamilton. The Continentals with 2 minutes left on the clock. 2 minutes until their first victory of the season if things stay as they are right now.
And it's looking like it probably will, Mike.
Yeah, Hamilton just moving the ball around the back, running out this clock, and the Lakers' undefeated dreams coming to an end here, Jen, it seems. Obviously a great start to the season. There's no reason to hang their heads low on a loss here today, but Hamilton has just been the better team, plain and simple.
Yeah. And like you said early on, and even throughout the second half, we haven't seen the Oswego defense really show up. And it really is no reason for them to take this loss too hard because they've been playing very well, and they keep showing up throughout this entire game.
Yeah, Hamilton wins that one once again. Nice stop there from Kayla Baca. It's going to go out for an Oswego throw. Came off the foot of Maddie Buck. And with a minute remaining here, this one is all but over. I mean, just not much Oswego can do at this point. Hamilton doing a really good job of just wasting this time, keeping the ball out of play because that clock's not going to stop running. Maddie Buck, you see, taking her time to pick up this throw-in and put it back into play. Wouldn't be too surprised if we saw it head right back out of bounds. And Hamilton just shielding this one as it rolls down the sideline. Who would have guessed it? Right back out for an Oswego throw this time. Elliott turns this one. Up the wing, Sustad, but that one's just too far out of bounds. So Hamilton with a throw-in. They might chew out the rest of the clock with this one, just letting it run down. So with this one, Jen, Hamilton improves to 1-2 on the year, still yet to win a game in conference play. Of course, them playing in the NESCAC conference, a very competitive conference. And for the Lakers, they'll move to 3-1-1 on the year. Again, also no conference play yet this season. But Lakers heading into SUNY play here pretty soon. Those are the games that are going to matter the most to them, playing those teams like SUNY Cortland, like New Paltz, like Oneonta, those big competitors that they see every year. So for Oswego, certainly some things to build on from this game, but I think overall they can still hang their heads pretty high from this game. They put up a really good fight.
Yeah, I agree, Mike. And it really is a huge win for Hamilton, finally getting their first win of the season. And for them, it'll probably be a very big confidence booster moving on. And especially for Oswego, too, even, heading into the SUNY, like you said, this is a great builder for them.
Yeah, absolutely, Lucas. And for Hamilton, their next matchup will be this Saturday, September 13th, against, my apologies, that's Oswego's next matchup is Saturday, September 13th, against St. Lawrence University. For Hamilton, they'll head to Middletown, Connecticut, to face off against number 12 ranked Wesleyan University. But for now, we're going to send it down to our sideline reporter, Luke Belanger. Luke, how we doing?
Yeah, like you said, Mike, we started off the game with a lot of dominance from Oswego. I mean, from Hamilton, sorry, but Oswego showing up as well.
Yeah, Jen, absolutely. Oswego just not able to get things done today. So their first loss of the season, Hamilton's first win of the season, but a great matchup between these two teams.
Yeah. And I mean, we called it from the beginning. We knew this was going to be quite an interesting game, and it followed through.
Can you see if you get levels right now?
Yeah, and as both teams head back to the sideline, they'll prepare for their next matchups. As I mentioned, Hamilton playing a ranked opponent, number 12 in the country, Wesleyan University, so that's going to be a tough matchup for them. Also a NESCAC game. But for Oswego, maybe a way to bounce back playing St. Lawrence.
Okay, and that'll do it for tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. For WTOP 10, I'm Jennifer Sally with Mike Neckers and Luke Belanger. Have a great night, everyone.